So today is September 23rd, and a lot of people were saying that today the rapture was gonna happen. And I saw a couple people actually like mock this in terms of like, yeah, rapture's not happening today or stuff like that. And to me, that doesn't really make any sense because while I agree that the rapture probably wasn't gonna happen today, I don't really know that. And just because it didn't happen today doesn't mean it's not gonna happen tomorrow. You see, what did Jesus say? No man knows the hour, not even the Son of Man, which is Jesus. Only the Father knows, not even the angels know. Only God truly knows when the time will come where He's gonna rid this world of all evil and save those who believed in Him. Only time will tell, and only God knows when that time will be. But just because we don't know when that time will be, it doesn't mean that it's not going to be tomorrow, because it really could be tomorrow. I don't think it's going to be tomorrow, but that doesn't change the fact that we should be living like tomorrow could be the day that Jesus finally decides to come down from His throne and do His thing. Like, just saying, like, we should be living like tomorrow is the day that He's going to come back. And I definitely have not been living that way. And this thing of like, you know, the rapture happened in the 23rd. It really brought me like a perspective of that I'm not really living my life like the rapture could happen tomorrow, because it really could. Because Jesus could decide tomorrow was the time, or the day after. Like, we don't know. I don't think it's gonna be in my lifetime. I think the rapture will happen way after I'm gone, but that doesn't change the fact that I don't know when. I don't know. It generally could be tomorrow. It could be the day after. It could be next week, next month. None of us know. And that is why we should be living every day like it could happen tomorrow. Because Jesus literally said, no man knows the hour. So when you say that, oh, I know for a fact tomorrow is not going to be the rapture, that doesn't mean anything. Because, like, sure, the rapture didn't happen today. It didn't happen yesterday. And I don't think it's going to happen tomorrow, but it doesn't change the fact that tomorrow it could actually take place. Because no man knows the hour. Like, nobody knows. Truly nobody knows. So when people say, oh, it's definitely not going to happen tomorrow, or it's definitely not going to happen on the 23rd, which is today, and yeah, sure, it didn't happen, or I mean, the day's not over yet, so it might still happen, but like, you know what I mean. It didn't happen, but that doesn't change the fact that, like, tomorrow, it could be the day. Like, it's really good. So yeah. So my message to you in this video really is just to live your life like Jesus could really come back tomorrow, because He really could. A couple of things I wanted to talk about more was the fact of, like, when the rapture happens, I don't think a lot of us are ready. I think a lot of people really aren't ready. I think the reason why it hasn't happened yet is because I think the Bible says is the fact that more people need to hear the good news. More people need to learn about the good news, and the good news needs to be spread more. And also, I think more people need to be made right by God. I think there's a lot of people, even self-proclaiming Christians, that think they're right with God, but they're not. And it's only a matter of time until they realize that, hey, I'm not right with God. It's time I get right with God. And then they spread the news to somebody else, and then it keeps going and going. I think, yeah. And right now, we're only 2-point-something billion Christians. We can do more. We can do more to spread the gospel across the whole nation, the whole world. And we're not doing a lot right now. And I think it's only a matter of time before we really do start seeing a bunch of Christians all over the globe spreading the gospel, or the Christian organizations, Christian speakers all over the world, you know, preaching the gospel. And I think when the rapture happens, whether it's tomorrow, whether it's the day after, it doesn't matter, later today, when it happens, it will basically be a new beginning. You know, and the Bible talks about how there will be no more mourning, no more death, no more crying. It will basically be a new life. And a lot of people aren't ready for that, because a lot of people still love this life. They still want to be, they're still clinging to this life, and they're afraid to lose this life. So yeah. Anyway, so. And that's something that I definitely have to do, is I haven't really been living the best life, or living the life that He's called me to live. And that's something I'm dealing with right now. So yeah, but thank you for watching, and goodbye.